What's up, guys? Um, let's talk about how I lost about $77 today. Today is March 28th, 2023. I took about total two trades today, and both were losers. So let's go over them. First trade was Netflix. Um, if we take a look here on the daily here, I saw this candle. And I thought, okay, there's a lot of weakness from this point on. It looks like it's a classic, to me in my head, it was a classic a reversal about to happen. So I guess I kind of went into the trading week with some bias, thinking that it'll definitely dump. Um, but if we narrow down to, let's go down to like the 15 minutes, gives you some good visual here. I clearly did not do a very good job with this trade. I took one trade, I took three contracts, and as you can see here, I took my first contract here, right in the beginning. Let's go even further. Let's go into the 5 minute. Um, so let's just see. I use Interactive Broker. So in here in the broker, it says that I took the first trade at 9:42 in the morning. Um, and then it pretty much skyrocketed all the way up to what was this from 320 342 to 333-ish, and I bought puts, so clearly the trade did not go in my favor. My thinking was these purple lines here are my pre-market low, pre-market high. Let's go down even, let's narrow down even more. Right off the open, I know it was a huge sell-off and it consolidated, stayed below the pre-market low. And if you notice these two black lines here as well, I have a demand zone here. So I noticed that not only did it stay below pre-market low, it also closed underneath the demand zone, thinking okay, it might even continue selling lower. I noticed this candle here had a strong wick down. It closed below the zone in the pre-market low, so I thought it was going to continue down. I was surely wrong. Strong move up, consolidated, strong move up, consolidated, and at no point did I sell. Um, I told myself during the trade that I would sell if it breaks pre-market high, and I hesitated. I did not do exactly what I said I was going to do. And not only that, when it got to the top point here, and I added again in my head because I'm already tilted and emotional, and I'm just in absolute awe of how not only did I not follow my rules, so I didn't stick to the game plan. I'm just in awe how much it ripped and thinking like it can't go any higher, it can't go any higher. But I took a really, really, really big risk instead of just, taking my L. I added more to this losing trade overall. Uh, and it started to go down. And basically, my thinking was that, if I average down and if it goes down, I'll make not only, reduce my losses, but hopefully with the new contracts that I got at a much lower price I would profit off them so that, overall my losses would get much smaller and smaller. And it did, thankfully and luckily. But, looking back, I obviously know that this is not the way to do it. This is a very bad habit. This is not a disciplined habit. Because, who knows? The stock could have gone even more and more. This is because this is Netflix. Netflix moves a lot. And looking back, I very much clearly regret it. So that's my Netflix trade here. I bought my contract at 417. Then I bought another one at 206, and then another one at 194 to average down, and hoping that it'll go in my favor eventually. And then I scaled that at 254, 248, at 266. So all in all, net total, I lost about $55 and change. You know, I made a bunch of mistakes. I was emotional, I was tilted, got faked out with this wick here. I added size to a losing trade. I wasn't, watching price action as carefully. I was definitely P&L watching, which is not a good habit either. And most important of all, I did not respect my stop loss. So that was my first trade. Second trade I took, first off, I shouldn't have taken the second trade after that atrocious first one. I should be calling it a day and be, very thankful that my loss wasn't nearly as much. But here I am now because I'm tilted, and perhaps you want to call it revenge trading. Did I put revenge trading here? Let's put revenge trading. Um, so I took a second trade. I was watching SPY, and let's go down to the 2 minute here. So right off the open, no, that's not the open. Where's the open? Okay. Well, not right off the open. So I noticed this huge move down. Strong, strong candles here. So I'm thinking, okay, momentum looks like it's going to the downside. So again, my black lines here it was my supply zone, and then I have a pre-market low here. So it breaks through that, comes back up maybe, and I'm thinking, all right, maybe it's gonna form a bear flag, and I see weakness here. I see some rejection here. I'm like, okay, this is this might continue down. It had a very strong move down earlier. It made to me like it made a big statement. I see some rejection here. It's gonna go down, but no, it didn't go my way. Not that big of a loss. But still, I mean, all in all, like I shouldn't have taken the trade to begin with. My mind's in emotion. It was already messed up. Um, so luckily after this, I called it a day. Um, you know, you live to fight for another day. So that's basically it for my second trade. I had a profit target of $2.50 for a profit target for my contract with a stop loss of 210. I didn't. I guess you didn't. I didn't respect that either. Got out $2, um, and I entered in 219. You can see a running P&L here, not a pretty picture. Um, so yeah, not really a good day today. Um, so hopefully the rest of the week will be better. Hopefully my discipline, my emotions, my mindset will be better for the rest of the week. I hope you guys had a better trading day than I did. Um, so yeah, appreciate you taking the time to watch. I don't know if you like what you see, if you got any value out of this, if you got any sort of entertainment, I guess feel free to hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks, guys.